Hi everyone, welcome to the Just Add Spice Kitchen. If you're new here, we are making flavorful Indian dishes to share with your family and friends, and I'm glad you're here to watch this, whether you're new or you've seen this channel before. Like, share, and subscribe so that we can make more content so that you can share these recipes with your friends and family. Let's get started. So today we're gonna make coconut curry mussels, and this is a really easy dish. So let's start off with checking out what the ingredients are that we have right here. If we focus in, these are 5-pound mussels that have been cleaned, washed, debearded. We have a mixture in here of green chili, shallots, and curry leaves. And I'm gonna take you right over here to some coconut milk, some white wine to give it some kick, tomato paste, curry paste, ginger paste and garlic paste, and a whole slew of spices in here. All these ingredients will be found on justaddspice.com, so check it out and let's get started and let's get cooking. So here in this pot we have 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and we melted some butter along with it. It's ready to go for the onions, green chilies, and curry leaves. We're just gonna saute this a little bit till our shallots are translucent and release its flavor into the big pot. Now this pot is really big because remember we do have 5 pounds of mussels here. So we want all those mussels that are closed to open up and absorb all those flavors we're going to add in just a couple of minutes. Now we're adding the ginger paste and garlic paste. I'm going to saute this for a couple of seconds. And the smells of the butter with the shallots and the green chili offer a nice aroma. The heat is about medium. You want to keep it at medium for now, just so we don't burn anything that we're adding to the base of this curry. Now we're going to add the powdered spices that we mentioned earlier and mix that through the shallots, and we're going to mix it until the raw smell of the spice dissipates throughout and makes a great base for the curry. We're building flavors here, so we're building first with the curry flavors, and then we're going to add the tomato paste and curry paste. Curry paste actually has a little bit of tomato flavoring in it. I used the Brown Patak's mild curry paste, so if you can get a mild curry paste, that would be preferable, unless you want it spicier. Now that we've added the curry powders, we're going to add the curry paste. And again, same tip applies. Let's get that raw spicy smell to dissipate by sauteing all of this together. Now we're going to add the tomato paste, and tomato paste actually gives it a little more vibrant red color, flavor, and it'll all get balanced out by the already natural sweetness of the coconut milk that we're going to add later. So this curry spiciness and heat will all balance out in the end. We're going to hit it with a little white wine. And that white wine gives it a little kick, picks up the flavors from the bottom of the pan so that we can cook this wine through and make sure that the alcohol from the wine evaporates. Just a couple of minutes. And look at that thick, vibrant color. It's exactly what we're looking for. Now if it's too thick, you can always add a little bit of water or stock to thin it out. I'm going to lower the heat a tad bit and let this slowly evaporate the alcohol away. So now I have added a little bit of water just to thin out the sauce a little bit, but we're going to add, I did not mention that we were supposed to add some black pepper and also some salt to this curry base. And we're going to mix that in as well. And like I said, if you want to thin it out a little bit with water, that would help kind of create that consistency that we want. And you see how I add it, I mix it through as I add it so that it doesn't get too watery. Now we're going to add the coconut milk slowly. And the thicker parts of the coconut milk will actually melt through the curry and cook down into that sauce. I could already smell the coconutty flavor, it's so good. So we have the 5 pounds of mussels that were cleaned and debearded. What we did to clean them was, the mussels are normally closed when you get them from the supermarket, and we soak them in water, put a little flour into the water, make sure all the debris is washed away, and we clean them. Usually they are closed when they are good to go and cook with. So if any of them are open, just make sure that you discard those. So what we're going to do now is, this curry base is boiling, so what we're going to do is add these mussels into the curry base and let them simmer covered for about 8 to 10 minutes until they all open. So here we have it. We've cooked the mussels for 8 to 10 minutes, and you see that all of these mussels have slowly opened in that time. It's a quick cook, actually, and we're going to plate it up in just a minute. I'm making some naan with some za'atar seasoning so we can dip it and have it with this sauce. The mussels are ready. It's in a coconut curry sauce. It smells great. I wanted to pair it with some naan that's za'atar flavored with some basting oil and some seasoning, and that's what's here. I'm gonna add the last couple of finishes to these mussels, which is half a lemon juiced. I'm just gonna sprinkle it all over the mussels, and this just gives that vibrancy of flavor, comes out of the mussels as you do that. A little bit of garnish with the cilantro leaves, and this can be served to your loved ones, friends, family. This recipe will be available on justthatspice.com. I hope you'll tune in to the next series where we'll make more tasty Indian dishes for you to share. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.